Hello everyone, welcome to another reading with Sage Mystic. I'm Sage Myers. I also have the YouTube channel Sage Meditations channel for those who are interested in listening to any free meditations that I have on YouTube. That I channel all of it, obviously. But I wanted to do a pick a card reading with 3 piles. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'll attempt to have them written up on the screen for you to make it easier. But I've got a great new camera system set up, which I'm so excited to use. Hopefully you can see everything okay. Yeah, I tried to record this a second ago. And it was clumsy and all over the shop, and I thought, I think it's just that's the practice run. But that card came out for pile 1, I'm just saying. It was that kind of energy. Anyway, this is just for the next week or two's energy, maybe the next 3 weeks of what you need to know right now, I guess. So that will be the piles, and yeah, I can't wait to get started. So we'll start with pile 1. Okay, so pile 1, this is your reading. I'm not going to use the deck of the Starseed Oracle for the reading itself because I wanted to leave that for the pick of cards only, just that energy. So instead, I'm going to use why not? Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Sandra Ann. Because I thought they would be really, really good to work with because we have a solar eclipse coming up in Aries on the 8th of April. So I'm filming this on the 1st. And yeah, so just put your card there. And I thought, well, that's kind of really nice energy to kind of work with for the moment. Given how heightened and magical it is, I think a lot of us are going to be releasing a lot of things. I mean, if you chose this pile, then you've got that going on. But I'm also going to use the Green Witch Oracle. It's my favorite. And see what happens. So my daughter actually lent me her Light Seers Tarot. I'm not experienced in tarot, but I want to practice and I want to get used to it. So I might do a few practice runs of that and attempt to teach myself. So anyway, we've got action. So yes, if you've been dawdling, stagnant on an idea or something you've wanted to do, take action. Number 40, positivity. I think you're looking at your situation negatively, like you'll feel stuck in it and you are actually the one who can get yourself out of it. Number 42, with refinement. You can actually get yourself out of there. I think that's, oops, so sorry, I bumped that, that's my bad. Yeah, you can get yourself out of that. It might not feel like that at the moment, but working with Metatron, I know it says Ariel, but Metatron did come up before too. Oh, she got a poke in the back then. I think that was them. Angel of Love. So yeah, I think it's actually you can get yourself unstuck, but probably can't see. I looked at the bottom of the pack when I first started to shuffle this, and I thought, oh, if it comes out, it comes out. Adjacent possibilities. I'm gonna have to lay these on top. I'm sorry. The Thinking Woman. I'm guessing there's a lot of female energy watching this. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Michael. You've also got focus and longevity and grounding. So I'll just start here and I'll add these in. So I'm thinking that whatever it is you're working on, it needs to be refined. You need to come at it from a positivity mindset, an optimistic mindset that it's going to work out. All good things are working out for me now. Really good affirmation and mantra. I'm great at channeling those on the fly. So maybe working with that energy of doing that for yourself. Um, I think you're surrounded by a lot of archangels. You've got three here out of that's half of it alone. There is that. So um, if there's something that you can read about that will give you information to help you launch into the next thing, I think if you're trying to launch a project or a business idea like a side hustle or your own YouTube channel, which I highly encourage people to do, I held myself back for years and I don't do it no more. You can possibly read something like a tutorial or whatever. The word editorial came to mind, but that might give the information to launch you into taking action. You know, the root chakra or base chakra, I guess is probably a nicer way of wording that. Um, but yeah, look at doing it for the longevity, for the long term of it all. Um, Focus, dedication, and to ground yourself. To come at it from a place of peace and positivity. Don't let yourself get, um, you know, all worked up in this, oh, Foster, and I can't, do it, and there's too many balls in the air sort of situation. I think it's really important to take action, but do it targeted specifically. So I guess this is just logical advice in general, but we don't think of that stuff sometimes. I know I don't. Where you're actually taking practical steps, like for example, let's say you're doing a YouTube channel, or you're launching, your own business, working from home, doing whatever you're doing, hopefully healing or something. Please join the tribe. um, we need you. So if it's something like that, you want to read up about, okay, so what do I do? How do I set up this business, this website, this YouTube channel? What do I need to do there? That I just knocked that over and I just thought shaky structure, but it won't fall. So it might seem unsettling. You might feel like you're on uneasy ground. Yeah. Uneasy grounding. But honestly, when things are churned up, then they can change and you might have new ideas and epiphanies and, all that stuff. But the idea with action is that you do things methodically and logically. You don't just record a bunch of stuff and then quickly do some research into, okay, well, how do I upload this, or spend 5 to 10 hours a day just trying to figure out a logo. Like, just pick something and think, yep, that's fine, and just take a couple of minutes on it. Like, use your time. For some reason I saw a clock then. I just saw it like psychically. I know it's not, but my eyes blurred and I saw it as a clock. Use your time practically. Do everything with love, with purpose, positivity, um, time management, and do things that it's practical. So I hope I'm making sense with this. I know what I want to say in my head and it's not coming out right. Taking the time to even write it down. That's great. Yeah, the writing down. Write it down. I'm going to spend the first 3 hours of 2 hours of my morning um, working on learning how to navigate this website. Well, it's 3 hours to navigate it. I'm going to write down everything. I'm going to record all my data, and I'm going to be conscious of the time. Then I'm going to have a break and put something nutritious in my body to fuel it and drink a lot of water. Smoothies, green smoothies are great. Lots of healthy plants, and get out in the fresh air and breathe and move away from your desk. And then, between that mid-morning break and noon and lunchtime, for the next couple of hours, I'm then going to attempt to upload a few things in there and note it all down, or test myself to see if I can work this, whether it's learning to navigate how to upload YouTube channels or watching YouTube videos on how to, get your numbers up with subscribers or whatever you want to do. And I think that's Scorpio. So you could have this, I want to say, is your ascendant or rising sign. And I got the words moon in Libra, so that might be for someone. I think you've had this idea since the moon was in Libra, which was the 25th of March. I don't remember now. Anyway, that was the first eclipse. So this is a portal between this eclipse and that eclipse, to actually take action and do things that you need to do. Open the possibility of doors for you. Network. Join Facebook groups. How did you launch this? Can we, you help me out with this stuff? Just ask. People love helping. Would you mind helping me? Or, how do you feel about helping me with this? So thinking about things, using your mind to think about this logically, how to get this started, how to write a novel, if you want to be an author, How am I going to sit down and manage my time? Talk to other authors. How did you do it? Oh, my best writing's in the morning, or I set an alarm actually early. I wake up at like 4 a.m. and I write till 8, and then I just go to work. And I switch off and don't think about it anymore. So, yeah, moon, yeah, eclipsing, the sun, the solar eclipse. It's a big thing, I'm telling you. So, focus. Use this energy of this eclipse as a portal to launch you into having all these new ideas, to seeing, through working with your hands, using your creativity, your magic, your third eye awakening. Do all that. Take stock of what you've got now. What skills do you need to learn, and power through. Like it's fantastic. Link your stuff below. I'll watch it. I'm fascinated. I want to learn. I want to learn about herbology. So you want to teach me? Um, yeah, refining your skills, practice. If it's tarot reading, polish up and dedicate your time accordingly. But use the angels' help. They're obviously here for a reason. You got, so many of the beautiful beings around you. And that's getting deep. But you need to connect to, if you're star seeds, you need to connect to your star seed family. I think it's even just in meditation. It's probably a good way to do it. I want to say you're probably from Pleiades or Andromeda. I'm from Andromeda, so I think there's a reason why, if you're drawn to this channel, there's a reason why um, you're connecting with me in this way, in this energetic way. So probably, I guess, 71% Pleiades, I'm going to guess, of the viewers watching this, and probably some other ones, laced in there, but connecting with them and getting them to channel you ideas. So ground yourself, yeah, and then allow them to bring it, but do it with love. You gotta love what you do. You can't let yourself get stressed out and think, oh, this is all too overwhelming. Go outside, put your feet on the ground. Yeah, the nature, the grounding. Breathe the fresh air and stop worrying. Stop worrying. You got to forgive yourself. You didn't do this sooner, or I wish I started this 10 years ago. Just let it go. Let it go. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Um, there's divine purpose and energy, and everything is in all the divine timing. So just relax. Let yourself just, gallop. Don't trot. Gallop, but don't, bolt. I think it's good just to keep a good steady pace and do what you can. So that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be all about, if you could just letting go of stuff with the moon. But this is fantastic. You probably need to do that a little bit as well, because it did come up, didn't it? But yeah, you got this Scorpio going on twice here. So something's up with that. I'm a Scorpio rising, so maybe even just look up what it means to be that, even if you don't have that in your chart, and see if something can help drive you. That's, I think, Leo. So yeah, I hope that helps you. Just like an arrow, just focus on your direction and push through. Whatever obstacles you've got, you can overcome all this. You can achieve everything. And you've got, I think, the skills and actually the mental clarity, the mental wisdom. I think wisdom, but like the mental, like the sense, this natural sense of the mind to keep going with something like this. Like, you can do this for the long haul. Just do it with love. Yeah, everything with love. So connect with your guides and angels too. So I'll leave it there, pile one. Thank you so much for being here. Hope this reading was helpful and that you really enjoyed it. Found it entertaining, useful, helpful, inspiring, whatever. And I will see you in another reading. Okay, bye-bye. Hello everyone. If you've chosen pile two, the earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So I think it is about relaxing, it's about breathing. So pile two, I'm going to be using 2 decks for this one and the Green Witch Oracle. So here we go. I think there is a commonality between the first and the second one, because I stopped the reading and I reshuffled them thinking this wasn't going to be exactly right, because too many of the same cards popped out, and I want this to be a new, but so much of it's already crossed over from this one to the next one. So yeah, maybe you're drawn to this one as well, and there's something extra in this for you that you didn't get out of the first one. So Green Witch, but I had the intention in my mind. This is just for pile twos. energy only, and I trust that whatever I get is whatever is needed. So you've got victory, you've got grounding again. Yeah, see, that one came out, and so did these ones, and a few other ones that were similar. But all four of these that I picked in the last one came out in this second spread. So I re-pulled it. Anyway, we'll just start here. We'll just read these, and then I'll put these into it after. So we've got the first chakra, Archangel Michael, action, angel of strength, rest and rejuvenation, door to spirit, thinking man, door to personal healing and happiness. I think this eclipse is going to be a portal to everyone's to reawaken their gifts, to help ground them and to have healing and happiness. But vitality and health seem to be a big thing. So you've got victory, grounding, and then you've also got the leadership and happiness card. So I just feel like I'm repeating myself. I think you are thinking of an idea, but it feels like it's about a healing business, something to do with healing, like health, the body healing. I think you have an idea, but you may need to work with other people to do it. But like the first one, I think it's take action. You need to do something. You need to open the door or go and network, like I said before, Facebook groups, things like that, to actually find these connections, or write down something that you can do, like in a beautiful spiritual ritual with the moon. It's on the 8th. I'm recording this the 1st, but it's the 8th of April. And you can actually manifest your soul tribe or networks or people that you need to come towards you. I think with your own magic, I think you're a very powerful healer and very powerful with magic, and in a positive way, because that's the energy I'm working with. Using that positivity. Is there another card under there? I'm just checking. Using your positivity and your natural, that's just me, healing abilities to bring what you need towards you. And there's 2 doves. So I think you probably got double. Oh, so in the next week, 1 to 3 weeks, or possibly the next, 1 to 2, you will have this reawakening with this light energy that will, I think the flash of the solar eclipse, I think something about like the solar eclipse, thank you. I think it's going to double enhance your healing abilities or your psychic abilities or channeling abilities. Whereas you can actually just say something without having to do this whole big, ritual with the moon, or writing something down and wrapping it in the right, gold colors to manifest it and put the right crystals. I think you can just speak it into exist. I know it sounds silly. I think you put your hand in your heart and you're like, I just breathe and I just, ground. I think that's here, grounding. And it just shows up for you. That sounds crazy. It doesn't, isn't it? Whatever you do will be victorious. And I think something about speaking out, something about announcing or being outspoken, saying something will help others heal. A lot of strength, inner wisdom. I think you're possibly quite shy when it comes to speaking up or saying something that feels bold about healing, but I think tapping into that, it's positive yang energy, balancing your feminine, obviously, to take action. Maybe wearing red, something about that that's going to make you feel bold and strong and confident. Even if you're really a loud voice, like the volume of your talking is louder and you're very outspoken or you're really bubbly or sociable, when it comes to your ideas, your inspiration, or something that sounds a little too, woo-woo-y, if you're the only friend who watches these psychic readings on YouTube, for example, and you can't quite talk about magic and potions and making healing concoctions of plants and or crystals, and they just go straight over their head, and you feel silly for it because you're not, I think, around the right tribe if you can't really be your full self. But if you just come to a place of peace where you can lay on your own, be still, and just lay on the grass or something, you can lay down looking up at the sky, or even in your bed, and just be comfortable and meditate and breathe into it, you will find a way to feel strengthened, to feel strong, to be able to just spit it out, say it, make it, create it. Whatever it is you want to do, it's going to be different for everyone. But don't hold yourself back. Be the galloping horse that just nice, gentle pace that moves forward. Don't pull yourself back and stop. You need to have the guts, the bee, the men's bees. You need to have that to. That's what yin energy is really good for. Is to move forward, to continue to gallop forward like the horses do, and not care what people think, not worry about disappointing people, letting people down, possibly even family members, because you want to go in a new direction and it's different to what everyone else does. Whatever your situation is. Walking outside barefoot, the grounding is going to be so good around this eclipse. Same card twice, amazing, and 5's a change. So there you go. To be able to ground, connecting with nature. Yep, a lot of green here, and blues, but a lot of green. So that grounding, that connecting, eating leafy greens. Even if you're not keen on them, just do it for that week. I reckon, honestly, it's gonna something about healing with plants. I know it says marigem, but I just saw chrysanthemums. Like I saw that and thought that's what it was. But there's something about drinking some kind of like floral or herbal tea and just grounding, meditating, quiet, still, resting, restoring, and writing your ideas down, that you are going to power surge forward and I think be really happy, because you will take charge. You have that leadership quality. Even if you don't believe you do, it's within you. And honestly, Spirit's going to open a door, or you will, and when you do, you'll walk through, you'll be amazed, you'll be transformed from just, these little wispy bits into a full-fledged bird that will take flight. And just look how easy and graceful it is. Like, you'll just take off, and it will be unknown, but I think you've got all the right ideas, and you might take on like a management position where you're leading a team, and then you might find that you I feel like I'm talking about myself here. I'm not. Where you like, let's say you work in an office, for example, you get a promotion, someone leaves, you take their position, or they suggest you for the position. You're like, what? You've got all the right ideas to take it in the direction that it needs to go in, that it wants to go in, and people want to follow you. They want to hear what you have to say. But I think you need to be like, I'm seeing it like it's in one of those speakerphones, those old ones that were attached to the I'm not that old, I swear, but I know what these are. Those vinyl record players with the big, you know what I mean? There's megaphone things. See, I don't really know what it is. It's before my time. But yes, coming to that strength, that power, that position, and owning it. And if you just step in it, you stand your ground, you're grounded, you've got the red. You might want to wear red, or at least red pants. No, I reckon wear a red shirt and to speak from your heart. Have the courage, feel it's courage, and be strong. Like the stem, the stalk, they're hard to snap. Those, you can break the floor and stuff, but it's hard to just crack that bottom because it's so strong and very, very determined. So nothing will break you, and you're gonna flourish. I think that heavily. You're gonna flourish. Anyway, I hope that helps. I need to turn the light on. I think it's starting to get dark. But anyway, I'll leave it there. Pile 2, thank you so much for being here. I hope this helped. And I'll see you in another reading. Thank you so much. Hi, Pile 3. I hope you can see that okay with the lighting. It's just starting to get dark now. So you've chosen Fall Into My Arms, Surrender. Surrender and Trust. Oh, God, these lights, the shadows, terrible. All right, we will just power through, won't we? So Pile 3. Shuffling your cards, bringing in what Pile 3 needs to know for the next 1 to 3 weeks, probably 1 to 2 really. The eclipse is happening on the 8th of April, and it's going to be very powerful. So if you can use that with your magic, goddess of the moon, I highly encourage you to do so. I don't want to do readings on that. I think it's done. Like everyone does that. This came out of pile too. Thinking Man, Daughter Spirit. Well, there's going to be an awakening because I shuffled these, and here we are again. This happened in the first one. I shuffled from the pile number 2, and yeah, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Longevity, wholeness, angel strength, tranquility. Squeeze that in. And you've also got memory, attraction, continuance, and healing. So I'll lay them across the top. So I want to have a look at these first. This feels like a big theme. Doors are opening for you. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Apologize for any background noise, dogs barking. Believe me, it annoys me more than anyone ever. But I can't do anything about it. Okay, angel of strength. So different strength: yellow, solar plexus, possibly sacral chakra. I think your strength is going to come from this sensitivity, this innocence, this beautiful, kind, gentle nature, gentle strength. And you'll just breathe. I think whatever words you're going to say or speak to other people around you in the next, I'm going to say probably 1 to 2 weeks, is going to calm, heal, and restore people. Oh, wow. I like that. That just came out of my mouth. So your words that you're going to speak, I want to say anyone, strangers that you just chat to at the checkout, someone that you might hold a door for, tipping. I don't know if you do tipping in your country, and they're just happy and thankful, and you get to strike a conversation with them. It comes from gratitude, and yes, family, friends, acquaintances, blah 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 blah. But it's going to be profound. Whatever words that you speak, it's going to just, I want to cry, touch people's hearts. But it's so gentle and sweet and soft and loving. The ones were very yen, that red, gorgeous. But this just is such a beautiful, soft, sweet, angelic energy. I'm loving it. You probably speak softly too, and you have probably that really quiet, sweet, like, what is it, the Piscean or Aquarius? I can't remember now. One of their voices just has that really gentle way of talking and soothing, like, you know what I mean? I love it. I can't do that, but I love it. I'm not overly loud, but I don't speak like that. And I think that might be how you speak. And it does, it's tranquil. And you maybe do something to do with healing, whether you're a nutritionist or some kind of chiropractic work or something to do with nutrition, naturopathy. I don't know. But yes, healing, speaking of which, just comes out, doesn't it? And I just get continue on with what you're doing because you're going to attract more of that to you, more abundance. So yeah, I think continue with what you're doing. Whatever you are doing with your profession, I think that you have felt like things are just slow moving, they're not really going anywhere. You might just have a few clients or customers, but you want to boom, you want to break out. You might want to do something even slightly different or add something into your business or whatever it is you're doing or working on. Or even if you work for a company and you're a manager and you want to just incorporate new products or serve, there's something that you want to do differently. I think you can manifest all this for sure. There's a door opening for you. There's probably 2. Diving into the pool of the unknown. But you, in your gentle, sweet, angelic way, will, and even if you aren't like this, I think you're going to possibly just embody a bit of it in your manifestation or meditations, or I don't know, something you do quietly with yourself. But you will attract what you need and want. When you think of it, when you write it down, when you visualize it, it's just going to, boom, it's just going to come like this one was. Straight in your hand, fly in, and you're going to be shocked and surprised by this because of how wholesome and good it is. There was wholeness there. It's going to be perfect for you. There's a purity with the white to it, and you're going to have what you need and what you want to keep growing and blooming and blossoming. Gorgeous energy, gorgeous colors, gorgeous cards. I think the stagnation, even if it hasn't been, it's just felt like it has a little bit, and that little irritating, it's bothered you a bit. Or you maybe made it like it didn't, but it has a bit. it's just a bit dull, monotonous, repetitive, or just the same, and you just want, without going crazy and doing like a random complete haircut and color change and, you know, regretting it. I think coming down, that's the only example that came to mind, honestly, shocking as it was. Um, Calming down, coming into that beautiful, tranquil, meditate more, focus on your own healing and health, and you'll be able to do that and heal others. I think that's the best way I can really round up and sum that up is. But honestly, I think thinking of it, writing it down, visualizing it will manifest it like more powerful and quicker than what you're expecting too. I think you've got a lot of memories. I got the words Aquarians with capital A, and it felt like a group of people or a colony. And I know that sounds insane because I don't know if it's even a thing or not, but I feel like you've got this book of wisdom and knowledge, maybe it's called, and you've got all of this way of naturally healing with herbs and plants that you can possibly find or tap into or channel from angels. You got angel of strength here, goddess of the moon. You might have done some releasing with the last moon as well, because I did that. That's cool. And relight a candle. Sit with a candle in your living room, soft lighting. Just become that softness, that a gentle voice, a gentle voice. But just embody a bit of that. Move slower. Just butter your toast in the morning gently. Like, I think honestly, your strength is just, it's something else. It makes me want to slow down and just like lay down and relax and just like, yeah, you might have a really good voice for doing meditation videos. I'm just saying. That might be something else you can put with your thing, what you're doing. I don't know, but we need more of this in the world, and I'm all for working together, not against each other. I think it needs to be like that. You need to keep going with what you're doing. There is a strength to you. It comes from your sacral chakra, and the knowledge comes from within your gut, the solar plexus. Like, work with that and see how you go. Try, if you can, doing some kind of sauna or night swim, or like a beautiful little pristine pool where you can just, I don't know if the weather's right where you are, but just a nice dip or a nice indoor heated pool or something that feels calm and relaxing, not toxic with chemicals and chlorine, but something that's more natural. If you've got hot springs where you are, I don't know, something like that might help too. Yeah, ground and do something with the moon. But this eclipse, because it's going to be massive, can't wait to see how it transforms everyone. I'm excited. I'm excited for me. I'm excited for everyone. So I hope this helps you. Do a bit of self-love and healing. Put a bit of extra love and vitamins in your smoothies or whatever it is that you do for yourself. Your little rituals that you like to do for you. I love this so much. Thank you so much, Pile 3. I hope this has helped you. And yeah, good luck. Please keep me posted if you want to share. You don't have to, but if you want to share in the comment boxes, and you can chat boxes, and you can just write down stuff in there. By all means, feel free. But there's, I just got healthy fruit and vegetables, so I hope you stay for that bit. Anyway, feel free to share if you want to, but yeah, don't have to. It's all good. I'm just curious, and it's really just for me. But it helps each other, I think. I comment on other people's stuff because I think, yeah, it's going to help. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how it all changes and transforms for you all. And I truly hope this has helped. I really, really hope it does. Yes, it's going to be wonderful. I'm so excited. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, and I'll see you in the next reading. Thank you. Bye-bye.